way to be with God is to be like the loving God, and that will manifest in itself in all you do when you follow the correct path. Again, we will go over this in more detail under gnosis later on. This is just merely, this is a portion of emotions, of the negatives, of how the negative structure works, the problem people. Then there is the understanding of multiples, and the understanding of multiples is having a sense of understanding that in any given situation, the negative force can use multiples to confuse you as to saying there is only one possibility when there are indeed many possibilities, and then there is only one response or reason when there is more than one response or reason, saying that there are many ways to get somewhere, or when there is only one way. As in pluralism, knowing the rules of the multiples will help you to determine what can happen in the future because of possibilities. There is an abundance of ways that people can respond or act in the same situation, or in other situations. There is only one way of doing something that could inadvertently confuse them both. And here is an example. Is it wrong or right to eat meat? Well, some say it's wrong for humans to eat meat, while others say it's right to eat. For an answer, we look toward, you can look toward the animal kingdoms, and you see that some do eat meat, while others, some are carnivores and others are herbivores. But also, if we confuse that within ourselves as to what's the reality and the truth of the matter through these wrong, these are tests that they have that they already know their outcome before they run any scientific tests. So we're stuck always in a state of confusion as to one can really be healthy with the purest of herbs and spices or vegetables and fruits or whatever, that we can become truly superior in health. But so that we can know whether we truly are and can be beneficial if we have a meat diet or a vegetarian diet. And then some people will say, well, we could learn and exactly what is the beneficial diet by having clear tests and knowing exactly how we can benefit with the best possible diet. And again, some people will say, well, we have we can look towards the animals, and we can see again some animals do eat meat and are carnivores, while other animals eat plants and are herbivores. And this way they are both physically and psychologically. The individual animals have a structure to eat a certain way. And this is the way it is because these animals, if they weren't like this, it's a way to so we wouldn't be overrun with certain species of animals or vegetations. And this way, it's a perpetual balance between growth and death and birth and life, and therefore nothing is wasted, and we will know what's the best way to heal, as opposed to using everything as a system to covet everything, and therefore keep people in a state of this suffering, We as humans are here to make sure that we take care of ourselves and animals and everything on this planet. We as humans were made to live peaceably on this planet in perpetual balance. And if not maintained, then this planet can no longer sustain itself. So even though a lion could kill an antelope, it does not do so because the antelope pissed him off, but because of its genetic makeup, and all of life has energy, including the air you breathe, and that this energy can be transformed from person to person. There is energy in the trees, in the water, in the rocks, in the animals, in all of us. Realize that we as humans are indeed different from animals, but we all share the common trait of energy. This is the end of this lesson.